Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Tuesday is the 1st of October, and Tuesday will likely see a rise in attacks on shop workers, whether they are verbal or physical. It's going to get harder, should we say, for those shop workers who sell or whose shops sell alcohol, because it is the start of the new regime for the minimum unit price, which has risen 30%, a 30% rise in the minimum unit price of alcohol. This is only profit for the shops, you know. It doesn't go into government coffers. The government don't get a single penny of this. It just means the shops make more money. And that you're punishing everybody who drinks because of the misbehaviour or problems caused by a very small minority of problem drinkers, be they problem drinkers who cause trouble or problem drinkers because they cause harm to themselves, their bodies, and are then into the NHS and so forth. But it's a small minority. But you're going to punish everybody. And you're using these punishment beatings as your way, if you're the SNP, as your way of showing how you've thought this policy through. And look, we're going to try and do this. We're virtue signalling that we're going to help. It's bollocks. Every single, and I mean every single ever study, over 40 of them, academically, has shown that minimum unit pricing doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It makes things worse because problem drinkers are still going to drink regardless of the cost. Alcoholics will always drink. Now you're taking even more money out of their pockets. It's the families of alcoholics that will go hungry. Child poverty increases as a result. It's a stupid policy. Not once can anyone point to anything and say this is going to make a difference. And this comes at a time when Scotland's drug deaths and drink deaths are increasing beyond all measure. Now, if you're a shop owner, or because you've got a small corner shop or something, or if you work in a supermarket, and someone comes in and they start moaning at the price and that, and you're going to take the bear of this, you're going to brunt this. Or if particularly shoplifting is going to be a thing. Now, I would suggest, and I absolutely mean this, that if you are a shop worker and you work for Tesco, Sainsbury's, whatever, and someone goes in and decides that they're going to steal that bottle of Glenmorangie or whatever it is rather than pay for it because the price is so high they can't afford to pay for it, don't stop them. It's not your place on your minimum wage to put your life on the line for a multi-billion-pound supermarket. If the supermarket wants to do something and hire actual qualified guards, that's a different matter. But if you're just some young shop girl, and I don't be patronising about shop girls, but, you aren't even going to do anything in the face of some 6'2" burly fella who's determined to go out that door with a bottle of scotch under his arm. So don't risk it. Thievery will increase. Shoplifting will increase. Violence will increase. Deaths will continue to increase. And this minimum unit price will just make everyone poorer. Because misery, isn't it? Misery and poverty are the watchwords of the SNP. If they could show that any single policy, not just this policy, if they could show that any single policy had a positive effect, I would be very surprised. But this one definitely is the worst idea of all. And that's been proven, as I say, with over 40 different academic studies, not one of which is positive. Thank you very much. And if you are in Scotland, have a great weekend because it's the last time it will be this cheap. Thanks very much. Bye.